What up, y'all? I'm back again for another banger live. Now I know I was live last night, but we're gonna try this shit again. I'm be on here for at least I'd say about 20, 30 minutes. See if people come in there. People do, they do. They don't, they don't. Oh shit. Hold on. Damn it. Hello, one person in the chat. How are you? Uh Marzar. Hello. I'm about to drop the link on here so that people can come in and then they 50 cents or something. Ugh. Shit. Hold on. How the hell do I do this? Probably should do it on my laptop. I'm on my phone right now because my laptop acting weird. I'm fine. Who the hell? Oh, okay, there we go. I tell you what, I like the what I like about StreamYard is that it gives people like you can fit up to 8 or 7, I believe 8 or 7 people on here, which is cool. I like that. I like that. Very creative and very like you could do podcasts and everything. It's pretty dope. Hold on, just give me 1 second. There we go. Hopefully my Wi-Fi don't go out because it's going in and out for some reason. I don't know why. Now y'all probably hearing me echo, but shit. Okay, here's the link right here. Yes. I hope y'all can't hear me echoing. .com slash 5XD CQ KP FR. Dot. Okay, there we go. The struggle's real. The struggle's real. The struggle's real. The struggle's real. Ah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. The fuck is wrong with this? Participants. You would think they would notify like when you have participants on here, but for some reason they don't, and it's pretty fucked up. Hopefully, I'm still on here. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Uh. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. I'll be back, y'all. Son of a bitch. There we go. Uh, and it keeps going in and out, and it's like, what the hell? It keeps going in and out. It's like, stop. Trying to pay attention to make sure I don't miss the participants, because like I said, it doesn't notify you. You have to literally click the guess, and it shows participants, which is kind of dumb. Other than that, I have been packing because, like I said, I'm going to Mississippi tomorrow night. I fly out tomorrow night, and it is. I don't know how I feel about flying out during night because it's like, given that we don't know if we're all sitting next to each other on the plane, I just don't like. What I don't like is I mean, I can sit around people I don't know, obviously, but it's the fact would I go to sleep next to somebody I don't know? I probably would be keeping my shit close. Like I have a thing about that. like going to sleep on a plane next to people I don't know who could possibly reach into my shit while I'm sleeping. And then when I get off, because 9 out of 10, sometimes I don't check my shit. So once I get off and I see that it's missing, now I don't know where it went, and I probably know that it was the person right next to me. Now I can't find them motherfuckers. Because who's to say you'll ever see them bitches ever again? It's like, damn. Is it just me or I don't know? Why does it keep going there? Damn. There. It keeps. That's probably because it's the Wi-Fi that's doing that shit. I guarantee it. I bet you money. I need money. I need money. I need money. I need money. Everybody needs money. I need me some bread. And another thing, unfortunately, is with me packing, I can't pack anything red because I'm going to the south, and my dad's side of the family don't like red because they're Crips. They don't like red because they're Crips. And I'm just like, well, obviously I didn't get that from that side of the family because I like red. And I ain't even blood. I just like red. I mean, shit. Oh, goddamn. Sometimes I crack myself. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened, but it kicked my ass out. And Jesus, 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 be a Vince. Jesus, be a Vince. I'm still here. I'm still here. But yeah, I was saying that I can't wear red because they Crips, and it's just like fuck. And the crazy shit about it is that family of Crips, if one of their if one of them is wearing red or something, crazy shit about it is that motherfuckers will turn on you and not probably speak to you again. And it's so fucking crazy. I don't think my family would do that. They just probably be looking at me some type of way, like, oh, he be wearing red. They'll talk about me, but I don't think they'll like disown me. At least I think, because it's just it's dumb. Ah, what is going on? Why is it when I get on here the Wi-Fi decides to act up? So if I cut out you guys, I am apologize. I apologize. Damn. I like to leave my camera off on here. I don't know. I just like keep leaving it off. See, it keeps buffering. Like right now, I'm watching ridiculousness. See, watching ridiculousness, and it shuts off here and there. See, look, static. The hell. Okay. Uh, shit. Well, I was gonna get in here and talk about some shows and everything, so I'll just get into it because I don't know if I have a little bit of time. So check out iCarly. iCarly just put out episode 4 on Paramount Plus, and check out Loki. I've been watching Loki. That show, that show's cool. And then my Tyler Perry fans, y'all be watching some yeah. If y'all missed the Has and Have Nots, go watch the Has and Have Nots. Only 5 or 4 episodes left. I don't know how they're going to tie this shit up. They just now starting to bring up the Amanda situation, which I miss Amanda. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I like Amanda. Amanda is she's funny as hell, and it's just like they want to now put it on Celine like she killed her. I don't believe she killed her because you want to know why I say she didn't? Because she wasn't there. She wasn't there. Like their whole rest of the series, they're debating on if it was a suicide or homicide. I mean, I thought it was suicide because I mean, I saw her hold a gun to her head. I saw her hold a gun to her head before it pops. Like, what the hell? If it was a homicide, shit, it might have been Wyatt's crazy ass because you know you're a crackhead. I mean, shit. Not saying it was him. These are thoughts of who killed Amanda. And Wyatt fits the high thought of a homicide. Because he's a crackhead. He's crazy. He's crazy. Um, but yeah, I don't know how they're gonna tie this shit up. There's so many unanswered questions, and it's starting to get scary because, like I said, it's 4 more episodes left. There is no way they are going to tie everything up in 4 episodes. No, I do not believe that. I don't. I mean, then again, I've been wrong, but it's not looking good, and it's just. And and like I said, I'm seeing a lot of this on all of these good shows, and it's scary. Like, what are we coming to? Like, where are we going with this? I just know that the characters like Hannah or Candace, they better not die, because if they die, I'm gonna flip my shit. Hannah especially can't die because she got God on her hands. She's the only good person out of the whole show. Killing her would be a disservice to everybody. I don't give a fuck. She got God on her hands, so if anything, She might kill Jim, and if that happens, I'd be here for it. But then again, I kind of would want Jim to get killed by like somebody in his circle, like Catherine or Wyatt. Wyatt tried, but he failed miserably. But if it was Catherine that took him out, I'd probably be here for it. I don't know. It's just if you're gonna take out the villains like Jim and Veronica, I feel like it should be somebody in their circle. I feel like it should be in somebody in their circle because it would leave more suspense and more like, damn. So, but we will see. Hope you guys been checking out House of Pain and Assisted Living. That's getting better. It's getting better a little bit. They're having all these talks on House of Pain, like just all these type of touching subjects in the Black community, which is very interesting. Like the last episode they just did with Miranda trying to get a gun because of the simple fact that she's been watching the news about women getting abducted, especially from their kids. And her being a single mom, she feels like she should have be armed to protect her and her child. And honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with that. My only thing is if she does get a gun, I would hope she would have it in a safe where, um, what is that child's name? Christian, Christopher, Christian. Starts with a C. Calvin's second child, Miranda's child, won't get a hold of it. That's my only thing is if you're gonna get a gun, you need to get a safe so them children don't get a hold of it, especially them little ones. Because once they get a hold of it, there's just no going back. So, I other than that, I'm here for her getting a gun, especially her being a single mother. You Everything going on in the world right now, you don't know. You better have as much protection as you can. Yeah. And then you had the last one, I think, with I can't think of it at the moment. But other than that, there's just they've been touching a lot of big subjects on amongst the Black community. So, I think that is a step up for House of Pain because even though people saying, "Oh, they're doing so much preaching on it," but honestly, I feel like it needs to be addressed because shit like this does happen, and a lot of people aren't talking about it as they should. I mean, you hear about it mostly on social media, but like it 9 out of 10 isn't always talked about it in the household like that amongst your families. Or at least I would think. I don't know. But yeah, I just think that's a huge step up for House of Pain. And then for assisted living, they're bringing so many characters in, like residents in, and I think that's a step up for them. Just stepping it up, and it's probably because there are new writers in helping these shows out for Tyler because Tyler can't really do it all, and it shows that he can't really do it all because the last like year or two, it feels like a lot of his shows and movies and plays have just been thrown thrown in. Like, okay, we just gonna do it like this. We just gonna do it like this. Like it doesn't do much for me. Like I said, Medea Family Funeral. It really didn't do much for me. It was funny, but it just didn't give me that like like the back in the day movies, that I grew up watching. So it just now it's bringing some suspense to it, and I'm looking forward. And I like where they're going with these storylines and these shows. So I will stay tuned for that. And um, I don't think there's any more shows I'm watching. I watched Black Ink Crew. That's a shit show. Black Ink Crew. That shit right there with that mid season finale ending, it's fucked up. And I'm gonna tell you why it's fucked up. Because and the storyline, it was all right with everything else on the show, on the episode of the season finale, mid-season finale. But the part I did not like was the whole Alex and Donna storyline at the end. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they show up at, I think, the art event at the end. They show up. Apparently, Alex had called saying he wanted to get another room or something. Reason being is because he shows up there with scratches on his face that looks like somebody that scratched or like clawed the shit out of him. And apparently it was Donna. Well, that's what he says. He says it was Donna. Honestly, I look at it like this. Nobody really knows what happened there because nobody was there. No cameras were there. So we can't say if they got in a scuffle or not. But people are just assuming because Donna has been going buck wild and she hasn't been really there mentally. And the only thing I can really agree on this part is if it really did happen like that and Donna really did do that to his face, that is fucked up and it is it's leading they're making it into an abusive relationship. And if that's the case, like I said, it is fucked up because reason being is because if she did that, it is fucked up because had that have been him, that he clawed shit out of her or beat her so bad that nobody would fucking recognize her, he'd be in jail right now. And that's the thing when it comes to abuse. Nobody talks about that shit. Where when we hear about abuse, we always think that the man's abusing the woman. That is the main target when it comes to domestic violence in a relationship. If there's domestic violence going on, the man is beating the woman. It is not always the case like that. I am a firm believer that both sexes can be abused in a relationship. Men can be abused too. Men can be abused too. Whether the woman is abusing him verbally and mentally, emotionally, or physically. Physically can happen. And like I said, had that have been him, it would have been a fucking wrap. When men put their hands on women, it's the worst thing. You're just scum of the earth. You're no good. You're an abuser. You'll always be an abuser. But when you hear about women abusing men, it almost seems as if it's not that serious. Like, you're just gonna let a woman put their hands on you. There are men out here who don't defend themselves like that, or who are scared to put their hands on a woman because we're told as men when we're growing up in these households not to put your hands on a woman. I grew up with a single mother. I grew up with a single mother. She always said, "You put your hands on a woman, I'm gonna beat your ass." Period. So those of y'all who grew up in a single household with a single parent, you understand. So all that shit about men should put their hands on women because it's a law and everything. Women should not put their hands on men either. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody when they're not pissed off. Nobody. You should have the intelligence of an ant's brain If you feel like you're gonna get that pissed off where you're literally gonna throw hands on anybody, you better walk away because it could have been worse. What if it wasn't scratching? What if it would have gotten to a full blown fight and somebody hits their head? There's no going back after that. So all that uh women should hit men, that goes for women as well. Women shouldn't be hitting men either. Abuse can happen whether with a men or women. So fuck what you're talking about, bro. Fuck what you're talking about. Because I had a friend who was abused by his girlfriend. Horribly bad. Back when I was in what was it? Sixth grade. He was in an abusive relationship with a girl. When he pissed her off, she put him in a headlock. Had him in a headlock and was scratching the shit out of his head. Or one time, and it was also because she was bigger than him. Shit, she threw him so hard he almost knocked his motherfucking head. So fuck what you're talking about. Men be abused too. It ain't just women. I know what I'm talking about. And then they came, and then when they were trying to talk to Donna about it and everything else, Alex came out saying that I came at her too. And it's like, listen, if that's the case too, that shouldn't have happened. Neither one, if both of them was that pissed off, they should have walked away like grown ass men and grown ass women and just go about their merry way. It never should have went to that point. However, I hope it's not just a storyline that they're just trying to make because this ain't no game. Abuse ain't nothing to be played around with. This shit is real life. Motherfuckers go through this every day. And if that does have, and if I find out that it is the case that this was all just a storyline and it never happened, then I probably would have to excuse myself from watching that show anymore because I will not stand by and watch shit like that happen on TV. I will not. No. Who the fuck is this? Who the hell is this in front of my house? Hold on, y'all. Sorry to get off topic, but who the hell is this? And they're just in front of my house. What the fuck? Look at this shit, y'all. Look, look, look. I know I ain't tripping. Who the hell is that? Who the hell is this? I'm gonna keep y'all on just in case, because they're literally just sitting in front of my house. And if they were lost, they would have moved by now. The fuck? Who the hell? Whatever shit's going on, you get the hell away from my house. The hell? The fuck? The hell? Hold on a minute. What the fuck? These motherfuckers are still out here. They just sitting. I mean, they pulled off a little bit, but they're still right here in front of my house. Oh, god damn. The drive-by? What the hell going on? Shit. I'm not worrying about it. Okay, they're gone. Either way, yeah, if I find out that this is just a skit and a storyline, I will not continue watching that show because I will not. I understand, there be storylines and everything because that's we know how these reality shows work. But there's just certain things you cannot play around with, and abuse is one of them. I don't play around when it comes to abuse. If I find out somebody's being abused, I would inform. I would be talking to a police if I found out any of my friends were abused, regardless if they wanted me or to or not. I don't stand by it. I don't like it. Whether it's a male or a female, I don't like the shit at all. I don't. And that just makes it bad for the battered and abused men or women who's been abused. When they're trying to go get help and people don't believe them. And people be asking if this is a skit or not. Whether they're on TV or not. That makes it bad for the battered and abused women or men. Because you got motherfuckers faking this shit. But like I said, we don't know what happened between those two. We don't. We have no idea what went down. Because so far, I ain't seen no release video of them going at it. I ain't seen none of that. No cameras were there, anything. They're just coming out that she had scratched the shit out of him and he had somewhat retaliated. Other than that, we don't know what happened. So we can't say if anybody's been abused or not. I'm just saying if that's the case, it's fucked up. Because I will say it again. Had that have been him that had beat her so bad like that, he'd be in jail. Woo! That shit pisses me off. I knew I was gonna go on a rant about this. I knew I was. But let me get off of here. I don't want to get too hot and steamed about it because this shit is, like I said, abuse ain't no fucking game, y'all. It ain't no fucking game. It ain't. But y'all can comment down below and talk about how y'all feel about it, or what you think happened, or what you don't think happened. But like I said, men could be abused too. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That whole oh, women are being abused and men can't hit no women and shit like that. Women shouldn't be hitting men either. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody. Period. I don't want to hear no. I don't want to hear no comments about, oh, well, it's just, it is a law that men can't hit. Well, I don't want to hear none of that shit because men can be abused too. I do not want to hear none of that shit in my chat. But I'm gonna get off of here. I need to do my story time. So stay tuned. I will be doing my story time. It's very interesting. It's funny as hell because this shit happened to me last week, and I need to talk about it. So I will be getting off of here. See y'all in a little bit. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications for all of the bangers. And I'll see you in the next video. Deuces, nigga!